Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's get money. It's good to be back with you guys again. It's been a while since I was able to do a video. I've been busy, moving and shaking and trying to get things done, get things in order. And I wanted to make sure I came back to you guys today to do another video. And today we want to talk about three things or three ways to be successful as a Turo host. We've been talking about a lot about Turo. As I mentioned before in some of my earlier videos, I am a Turo host. I've been on Turo for a while now. I have actually 3 cars on the platform and they're doing very, very well. So I wanted to come on and just kind of like talk to people who are considering becoming a Turo host and kind of give you some pointers and some information and some do's and don'ts and things you can kind of like do to keep yourself successful. So today's video is going to be based around that. It's 3 ways to be successful as a Turo host. All right. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is just basically being dependable and available. Just be dependable and available. One thing I've learned about Turo and being a host is that people they value hosts that are very, very dependable. One of the ways you can be dependable is as simple as being available to them once they reach out to you. What I find a lot of time with some of my renters, they may have the car, they may be on their way to pick up a car, whatever may be going on, and they're calling you, trying to get in contact with you, right? What I make sure of is that I try to respond to my renters in 5 minutes or less. Okay, I try to respond to all of my renters in 5 minutes or less. The last thing I know, for me, I hate trying to reach out to people and get information or trying to find out something and I can't contact them, especially when it's something that we're doing business on. So I always try to get back to my renters in 5 minutes or less. I always want to be available to them when they call me. They can pretty much call me, because as a renter, as a host, you best believe that there may be times when you get called from renters at any time. Something may go on with the car, something may be happening. So you definitely want to be very, very dependable and available to your renters at all times. I try to always make sure I have my phone on me and that they're able to contact me whenever there is a need. That's just adding a little something to my service as a host, and that people remember that. People remember that. They remember when you do things like that, and then you get to the point where you have a lot of repeat customers. One thing that would drive your Turo business is repeat customers. I'm telling you, repeat customers are everything. So you add that little bit of availability and dependability to you being a host. You'll start seeing some success as a Turo host, and you'll get more repeat customers. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, customize your business to brand yourself. Number 2, customize your business to brand yourself. First of all, you have to realize this is a business, okay? Don't go at this as a hobby. Don't go at this as just something I do on the side. Don't look at it like this. Customize it as a business and make sure that you customize it to brand who you are as a host, right? Because people are always going to remember that. When they start talking about you and talking about how you were and talking about the things that you did and how your car was and how it smelled and how it looked, all this is branding yourself in your business. Make sure that you do things to stand out from the rest, okay? A lot of times what I do is I look at other hosts and I can kind of like get some ideas from other hosts, and I think all hosts do that. You kind of, look at other people and kind of see, but even when you take things from other people, brand it to fit who you are. Bring it and make it to fit your brand and who you want to be known as a Turo host. And I promise you that will help you to have some success on the platform. You want to be known, maybe you want to be known as a person who has, you have cars with a lot of goodie bags in them. Maybe you want to be a person who's known for super clean cars. Maybe you want to brand yourself as a person who is always on time, for pickups and drop-off. Whatever you want to do, make sure you customize your business to brand yourself and brand yourself in a great way. Don't be a person who just like, I'm just going to this as a hobby. I'm just doing this on the side. No, take it seriously, make it your business, brand it, and customize it to brand yourself. And people will always remember that. And when they talk about you, they're going to talk about the things that you brought to the table. They're going to talk about the service that you brought. And you always want to be able to go far above and beyond for your renters. That's number 2. So number 1 is be dependable and available. Number 2, customize your business to brand yourself. All right. And number 3, understand the Turo platform from both sides. Understand the Turo platform from both sides. Now, what do I mean when I say that? Basically, it would be great if let me give you a short story. One time I was this is probably back in the 90s. I'm probably aging myself when I say that, but back in the 90s, I used to do door-to-door sales, and I was selling meat. One of the things they would make us do before we ever went and knocked on anybody's doors. We had to take the product home and try it for ourselves. Why? Because when I actually go to a door, knock on a door, and I'm talking to a person about purchasing what I'm trying to sell, the best way for me to get that sale is to actually know how that meat tastes, how that food tastes, how everything works, so that I can kind of like, when I talk about it, I'm talking about it with excitement, I'm talking about it with knowledge, and that people are more apt to buy from you, right? When you're doing Turo, I look at Turo as the same way. I not only want to know the business side of Turo, but I also want to know the renting side of Turo. So it might be great for you to go out and maybe just rent a car off Turo, see how it works. See what takes place. How do you have to use your credit card? How do they do? Look at the Turo from the side of the renter and not just from the side of the host. Because what happened is, and I've had this happen when I got new renters that was really new to Turo. They didn't really know much. They were asking me a lot of questions about, well, how do you do this and how does this work and how do they do this on as far as renting cars? I didn't want to be that person to be like, I really don't know. I was able to tell them and share with them insight from the renter side because I rented cars on Turo myself. So I would say that to any one of you guys that's looking to be a host on Turo, make sure you know both sides of the business. It's great to know and definitely know the whole side. You know the ins and outs, know about the insurance, know about the fees, know how to go in and change the apps from time to time to make sure your car stays rented. Know where different things are that you can go in and change as far as like pick up and drops off of your car. Different things that you can do in the app to make yourself more attractive to renters, but also know the side from the renter so that you would know what the renter goes through and what they have to deal with in order to be able to get to rent a car on Turo. These three things I believe will really help you to become a successful Turo host. You never want to go into something like this as just a hobby. Look at it as something, as a business. Take it serious and do the necessary steps to become a very, very successful business owner when it comes to Turo. I hope I was able to help you guys today and throw some points out there that you could really use. I added some value to you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my video. Tell people about me, man. Talk about it. Share my videos with other people because I really do believe I'm giving information that could possibly help you be really, really successful when it comes to being a host on Turo. You guys take care. The next video will be dropping really, really soon. Please like, share, subscribe so that whenever a video drops, you'll be alerted of it. You guys take care. I hope you have a very successful time on Turo. We'll be talking to you guys soon.